So now I want to talk about the Argentina election because this has been just so funny. So we have Javier. Oh, let's start. Okay. The election was 2 days ago, October 22nd. We had three big candidates coming into the first round of the election. We had the primary a few weeks ago, and during the primary, Javier Milei came in first place, defying all the polls. Javier Milei is this anarcho-capitalist, libertarian economist guy, and his big policy is dropping the Argentina peso entirely and dollarizing the entire economy. He also wants to take a chainsaw to a bunch of regulations, cut like 60% of the departments in the Argentinian government, and he also wants to completely restrict abortion. It's pretty insane that he is getting this much momentum. Especially over the dollarizing of the economy thing. You know, economic experts are kind of debating what this would do, but economic experts have debated if it's even possible, let alone what it will do. Some people say that the country doesn't even have enough assets. Because the only way to dollarize an economy is to exchange all local currency for US dollars at a fixed exchange rate. And allow citizens to, when they deposit money into a bank, to get back dollars when they take it out. Well, if your country doesn't have the money to buy all the dollars at that fixed exchange rate, then you can't do it. And that you're just they're in such a debt spiraling hole that's where this comes from. His major opponent was the economy minister, Sergio Massa. Now, he is in the current government. He is in the current ruling government of Argentina, which has a lot of problems. It's a Peronist government. It's of the left, center left to just left, generally not far left, but center left. And he's about government programs, government expansion, unionism, all that stuff. He's the economy minister of the current government. Then we had Patricia Bullrich. Now, she was the center-right candidate. So Milei is this far-right guy. Bullrich is the center-right. Now, she really ran a campaign being tough on crime, kind of copying what we saw and what we see in El Salvador. El Salvador has run a very successful tough on crime campaign over there. So why is this election so important? Well, it's so important because Argentina is in an economic spiral right now. We think inflation in America is bad. Well, the year-over-year inflation in Argentina is 138%. Just, can you fathom that?
It is hard for me to fathom.
I can't.
No.
The things that I go to the store are literally double in price.
More than double
in price. I can't fathom something like that. No. And this is the most out of the G20 nations. So the G20 is the top 20 economies in the world.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Turkey at 61%. And then number 3 is UK at 6.7%.
Wow. What is happening in Turkey? That's another day, I guess.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Turkey. This has been going on in Turkey for like 3 years.
Okay.
But now this is causing interest rates to rise. So interest rates have just gone from 75% in Argentina to 133%. Now imagine that. We're talking about interest rates rising by 25 basis points, right? This is 25,000 basis points or something like that, right?
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's what we're seeing right now, 75 to 133% today. The only place that has larger interest rates in the world is Zimbabwe. And Zimbabwe is a whole other thing that we could talk about. So right now, it is $1 equals 359 Argentinian pesos. In 2019, it was $1 for 50.
Ooh.
Oh my God. It has lost 7 times its value.
Unbelievable.
Unimaginable. But this is only the official rate. On the black market, $1 goes for 900 Argentinian pesos.
Holy shit.
The official rate is the 349, but no actual citizen has access to the official rate. Only the government does. So the average citizen is paying $900 for $1.
Holy cow.
And this is most of the exchanges in the country now are being done with dollars. People are doing this black market dealings to get the dollars.
Wow.
So now a lot of transactions aren't even being done on the books, decreasing tax revenue.
Holy cow.
It's a crazy spiral that Argentina is finding itself in. And so Milei is riding this into power here. Well, riding it into political momentum at least. But 2 days ago, October 22nd, we had the first round of the election. And Sergio Massa ended up winning the first round, earning about 37% of the vote.
Okay.
Milei got about 30% of the vote, and Bullrich got like 24 or something like that. So now we'll go into the second round, where it's only going to be between Massa and Milei. And we'll see how that turns out. It looks like Milei did a little worse than what people thought. People thought Milei actually had a chance of coming in first in the first round, and people are shocked by how well Massa did, because this 130% inflation rate happened under his party's watch. He wasn't the economy minister for the majority of this current presidential run, this current presidential administration, but he is the economy minister now.
Yeah.
And this is happening under his watch, technically. So he is definitely further right than most other Peronists, most other center-left party members. No doubt about that. But it is interesting that the people of Argentina still trust the people currently in power than handing it over to Milei.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's interesting to think about where the Bullrich voters will go.
That's
right?
what's really all about. These center-right people.
Yeah.
Are they going to go? Are they going to, do a Hail Mary to Milei, or stick with the establishment and stick with Massa?
Ooh. That seems... It seems very 2016 American, right?
Very.
Yeah. Like,
very.
how badly do they just want anything to shake up the system?
Exactly. And so for the congressional elections, it looks like the Peronist candidates, the center-left guys, will hold on to the Senate. But for their lower chamber, it is going to be a coalition between Milei's party and Bullrich leading the low chamber of Congress, like our House of Representatives.
Yeah.
So, bam. Argentina election, crazy stuff. And then when the second round comes through, we'll talk about that. But people are not happy. I already see people online saying, "Oh, the election was stolen. Milei didn't actually lose. How could they elect Massa again after him being the economy minister with all this bad inflation?" They're already starting the conspiracy theories, man.
Of course.
Just right out of Trump's playbook, dude.
Yeah.